What's going on, my plus ones? It is hump day. It's the day that we reflect on life lessons given to us. And so definitely I'm going to talk about Nona. Today what I want to talk about is how, despite what she was able to go through, she was always able to have a level head on her shoulders. And I definitely feel like that is one of her strong points. She suffered a lot from childhood on to adulthood. But despite what she went through, she was able to be smart with her money. She was able to be kind and generous and loving, and had the ability to always find a way to take care of somebody in one way or another. It might not always be money, but just to see the pain in somebody's eyes and give them a hug for comfort. Maybe somebody's hungry, share with them what you have so they could eat. And things like this definitely carried with me. You can't help but notice that as a kid and then grow up. And then as I grew up to adulthood and I heard some of the stories that Nona had to endure, and it makes me feel like, wow, I'm glad she chose kindness. Because in life, you do have choices. You could be that wild, ferocious animal attacking everything in its path. I don't know how long you'll last with that mindset, without friends around you, without really being happy. Or you could choose the life that Nona lived. She's a God-fearing woman, loved her family, loved her friends, and she didn't have to. She told you all the time, yeah, she wanted to make sure you heard it, but she also showed you. And that balance of showing somebody that you love them mixed with telling somebody that you love them is a beautiful thing. Because, if you were to start a romantic relationship with somebody, right, and you never told them that you love them, you never spoke well of them, when you did talk to them, it was always negative things that were brought up. How loved would you feel by them? What would your thought process be about this person? You probably would feel like, if it was written in a diary or memoir of their life, you would almost assume that this person had no love for you, didn't care for you. So when you're in love with somebody, don't just tell them, but let them feel it. Tell them, yeah, but don't just leave it at that. Have the combination of telling them, making sure that they know, making sure that they hear it, make them feel it. Because in life, we're surrounded by so much pain, so much anger, so much animosity, so many things that could definitely pull us away from being happy. So when we find love, we should be fair with one another, with our friends and with our family. Because life isn't fair. So let's counteract that by being fair and kind to each other. I love you guys. If you're feeling the vibe, do me a favor. Click on the like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys. Have a great week.